Hey everyone, so just a quick video. I'm going to sort out my contact points today. I'm sticking to the old school way of having these physical contact points rather than the electronic ignition like dyno ignition or anything like that. Dyno's a lot easier to work with, but just to make things more interesting and a bit more of a challenge, I've just stuck to the old way because you have to adjust the timing on this just to figure out that your sparks are going off the right place. So I've got what have we here? We've got the double condenser to go on here, and then we've got two contact points on each side that we're going to add. So I can get it out of the box. This is the double condenser, and then these are the two new contact points that we're going to add. Right, so I think someone's had a go at this before because it looks like these Phillips heads are pretty rounded. So I'll just open these first of all. In fact, I'll just do one side. And I'll do this one here as well. Just so I can get to the wire a bit easier. It's a lot harder trying to manoeuvre whilst trying not to get my hands block everything. I can get there. Little socket just to open this. That's going to be really important at this stage for you to remember exactly what goes where. Because these little bits in here, these little spaces, plastic spaces, they're obviously deliberately there to stop the current from jumping from one position to the other. So in case it's going to take a bit of concentration now just to figure out what goes where. I'm going to have to swap to a Phillips here. Remember to keep the washers and everything. Right, so that's obviously the right hand side. I really feel like I should have some music, something playing in the background. I'm sure people don't really want to watch me change contact points. Yeah, so the timing on the engine is the other thing that you need to worry about, and whoever's had the bike before me hasn't done things properly. They've probably tried to turn the engine without the timing chain tensioner in place, and so that's just created a world of problems. Everything's slipped. The cams don't turn at the same time, which obviously isn't going to be helpful for your engine at all. Alright, so we've got this condenser off now, and this one here, I need to get this little brush from it. Don't ask me how. There we go. That's on. And now to put this back on. Okay. There we go. close this up. Now of course these are going to have to be adjusted afterwards anyway. These little screws here, you really want to feel a gauge in there, so what you'll see happen is that the little spindle is going to go in. That's going to prise that open just slightly. It's never going to close shut like it is here, so you'll need a little feel a gauge in there just to make sure that your distance is correct. Now I'll close that up. There we go. One last thing is to put this little screw back in. Hey, there we go. A new ignition contact point with new contact points and a double condenser. That's done. So what's left is to connect this up using these wires, go through the diagram that I've got, see where they go, and hey presto. So right here we've got the ignition contact points where it's going to be. You can see that these points here aren't quite touching because of this little spindle here. They're going to be opening and closing, and that's it. You can pivot this. That's going to be dependent on where you need the sparks, but that's something we can figure out later once we've got the engine all built up, which is probably quite a long way from there. I've got all this electrics to do. You people that like to wire motorbikes, you're a very rare breed. I absolutely hate this, it's not the right nightmare. And then we've got all these gaskets to put on sides, fill it up with oil, tank. Yeah, there's a long way to go from there.